Hello everyone, welcome back to GSM Tennis. I'm Steve, co-founder, and I am really excited to talk about the backhand today because the backhand sucks, doesn't it? I mean, it's majority of people's weakness. I know it's the shot that I'm always working on, and it just gets annoying because you're like, why does my backhand not get better? Why does it not get better? And there's little things that you can do to always make things better. And today we're going to talk about those must-have backhands. So if you're really struggling with your backhand, this is going to give you those ideas, those shots that are going to take you to the next level. And a couple of them are the bread and butter shots that you should automatically have. So I'm bringing those up in case you don't have them. And then one of them is really going to take you up to that next level, and I want you to really practice it. So the first one we have here is number one. The basic shot, and that is cross court and deep. As we all know, when we're hitting backhands, we're usually not on the deuce side, we're on the backhand side, the ad side. Unless you're a lefty, then you'll be on the deuce side. But here we are on the ad side. A person hits to our backhand, as most of our opponents do, because they know that's our weaker side. And what do we usually do with the ball? And what you should be doing with the ball is you should go cross court and deep. So I have my little point here. You're aiming cross court. We take this ball, and that is shot number one. All right, you need to have this shot. It's just a core foundational shot. You might say, well, Steve, why is that the core? Why is that the butter shot? Whatever you want to call it. It's real simple. It's because it's the most natural shot hitting across your body. So the ball wants to go cross court. And secondly, the net is lowest in the middle. So if you're hitting cross court, you have better chances of getting it over the net since the net is lower. And third, it's the farthest distance from you. Therefore, if you overhit, it's a better chance of going in because it's the longest distance. So it just gives you the best chances of getting the ball in. Again, cross court and deep. It's the butter shot. You need to have it. And some of you might be saying, well, I can hit cross court, but I'm struggling on the depth. So that's what you need to work on. And there's a couple things you can do. You can actually hit harder. Not my number one recommendation. That's probably my second recommendation. The thing I actually suggest, and this is what I do, is I actually hit higher above the net. Because if you hit higher above the net, then the ball is going to travel a little bit farther and land deeper. So instead of hitting harder, actually try and hit higher above that net. And it's also good because if you hit higher above the net, then when the ball bounces, it's going to bounce up higher on your opponent. And if you're hitting to their backhand side, then they're going to struggle because they're going to be hitting way above their shoulders and things like that. The second shot I want you to have today is down the line and deep. And actually, this is my favorite backhand shot. I love this shot. Mainly because this is the shot, for some reason, it came to me in high school when I started playing tennis. And it's kind of like one of my signature shots. It's definitely my signature shot on the backhand side. So this one takes a little bit more practice. Why? Because right here at the net's a little higher. So you have to have a little bit more topspin in it in order to drive that ball over the net and yet still come down. And this shot, if I draw it out here for you, it's also harder because not only are you going over that net, but it's a shorter distance. So you have to have good amount of topspin in order to get it over the net, but at the same time drop down and into the court so it doesn't go flying out. Again, this is one of my favorite shots. I like it because usually what happens is your opponent is leaning on this side, which is the ad side, because they're expecting you to go cross court. But then you nail it down the line. So they have to go all the way to this other side to get there. So they're running an extra 2, maybe 4 or 5 feet. And then they're not even expecting it. I mean, think about how many times you're playing someone and you hit to their backhand. I mean, when I play someone, I almost automatically know they're going to go to my backhand. But once in a while, someone will go to my forehand, and I'm like, oh, wow, cool. And this is what I like to do. I like to go to the person's forehand, not all the time, just once in a while, because it surprises them. They just don't expect it. I mean, my weaker shot to your strength, who would do that? It's dumb to do that, but yet it's so dumb that it actually is smart because people don't expect it. So it's kind of a surprise. You should definitely have the shot down the line deep. And put it this way, if you hit a good down the line deep ball, they're not going to do much with it, even if it's to their strength, the forehand. But it's got to be deep. This is one that I definitely want you to start working on. If you get it, you're going to love it. I love it. It's just a great shot to have. Again, you have to worry because the tennis net is a little higher here, so you have to have more topspin and bring it over, but yet the court is shorter. It's not as far of a distance, so it has to have that topspin to come back down and in. Continue working on that shot. You're going to love it. The last one I want to talk to you about, and this is the one that I struggle on the most, that is cross court and short. Tough shot to work on. Some people I teach tennis to, it just comes natural. They get it no problem. I'm one of those though that struggle. When it comes to hitting cross court and short, I just tend to struggle with those shots. I don't know why. It's just a shot that I struggle with, just like all of us have our own little struggles. So this one, you're just going short, basically to get your opponent running on the outside. So this is shot number 3. And I do have these in order of importance. So the cross court and deep is probably the most important. You need to have that shot. Down the line and deep, I would say, is the second most important because I feel that it's easier for a majority of students, not just me, it's easier for a majority of students to learn that shot. And then number 3, cross court and short, tends to be the most difficult shot for people to learn. So that's why I'm putting it at number 3. But you need that shot to get to the next level. And I have worked on it and worked on it and worked on it over years and years and years. And I basically have it now. It's still where like some days I have it and some days I don't, which is frustrating for me. But basically I would say 80% of the time I have it. So you have that cross court and short ball. Why is this effective? Real simple. It's effective for you as the person hitting it because you're going over the shorter portion of the net. And it's also effective because now you're taking your opponent off the court, putting you in an offensive position. And you're putting them in a very defensive position because they have to run way off the court to get to that ball. I can tell you, this is literally a shot that takes you to the next level. When I was a 4-0 player, I would play guys and there would be some players that just could hit that shot all day and they would crush me. And then I learned how to hit that shot, and the next thing I do, I was a 4-5, and I got a little bit better on all around in all my game, and then I was a 5-0. And I really believe that it was this shot that allowed me to get to those next levels because I got better and better and better at it every single time. Awesome shot to have. So again, 3 shots to work on. You have your cross court and deep, down the line and deep, cross court and short. Start working on those games or those shots and leave a comment below. Tell me which one do you struggle with the most, and I'm going to try and get a video out there to help you with the stroke that you struggle with the most. So which one is it that you struggle with the most? Leave that comment below. If you haven't liked us on Facebook, why haven't you? Please go sign up on our Facebook page. Like us. And if you are seeing this anywhere else other than our YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, sign up for it. You get all our free lessons. We come out with tons per month. And then lastly, if you haven't joined our website, go to our website, gsmtennis.com. Get signed up, get all our free lessons, podcasts, articles, everything. I think it's going to make you a much better player. Even making it has made me a better player. So I hope it does the same for you. Until then, have fun, play some tennis, and take care.